Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I will analyze the France pack, which includes three great players, which is Thuram, Patrick Vieira, and also Thuram+Desailly. So as for this pack, I don't think it needs much about my suggestion because this pack is definitely at the top quality, and I would say it is the best pack released by Konami during the whole World Cup version. So it is really been recommended to use all of your coins to spin for those three guys, no matter whom. So originally, I do think that Thuram+Desailly, I do not need him quite. He's not quite useful in my squad, but but afterwards I still use rest of our coins to spin for Thuram+Desailly, and I will analyze all three of them. So let's get started. Well, I will quickly go through the basic stats of all of the three players because they are really good. You see Thuram, has both full defense above 80 and also acceleration and speed really high. With the automatic point adding strategy, Thuram has the final rating of 107 with above 90 of full defense and also great speed for 100 and acceleration. And we can see his two special skill, which is first long reach tackle, which is really useful for even left back or right back. And the another skill, which is fortress, is not that useful, but it is better than no. Last versions Thuram also have fortress and long reach tackle, so the special skill do not change. The main change is only in the stats. But the automatic point adding strategy maybe a bit waste the points on the speed, so I changed for a little bit. As a side back, since Thuram do not have the Shadow Hunt special skill, so the first step of him, the first initial speed of Thuram is really important. So I sacrificed 3 points of speed and made it all into acceleration to make his two speed and acceleration both 397. And defense, as for defense, I do not sacrifice for any points because above 90 defense is really necessary, and I just keep all the stats exactly the same. And we can see his leg length is 12, so with the long range tackle, made him, I would say, the best defensive right back. Because last pack we have Philippe Ram, which is the best offensive side back, and here Thuram, it is the best defensive side back. So, but if you have any version of Thuram before, like the Juventus one, and so you can stop spinning for him. But if not, he is the top rated player, so you can throw coins for him. The reason why I say it is not that recommended to spin for Thuram again, because if we see the comparison between him and his last version in Juventus, we can see that the stats of him improves at most defensively, but the speed was being deducted by 1, the kicking power did it by 1, and the most important stamina did it by 3. So originally Thuram can be a player that can be even on the court even past at a time and can go to the penalty shootout, but this time possibly you need to prepare at least one substitute for him. And he can not only play right back but also center back. But what I suggest is still put him at the right back position, because as a center back, Thuram's 182 centimeter model cannot have that much advantage than the right back, especially if he has the long range tackle skill. So what I recommend is always place a full defense, like full back players, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 back player strategy, and 2 center backs, 1 left back, 1 right back, and one should be offensive side back and the other should be defensive side back. So if you do not have any defensive side back, you need to spin for him. Just like what I've said, all things are the same. The skills are same, the special skills are same, all the models are same. So do not worth any more analysis in this card. Great. Next come the one who's I'm waiting for so long, almost like not only 1 month, I would say 2 to 3 months. So this Patrick Vieira finally have the I would say uncommon play style. So this is a great improvement if just we see the play style. And the defensive awareness as usual is Patrick Vieira's biggest problem. But despite this, there are no other problem in this card. So in automatic point aiming strategy, choose to make the defensive awareness of Patrick Vieira still step over 90 and has a great low pass, lofted pass, and also the speed acceleration for Patrick Vieira. The acceleration might be a bit slow, to be honest with you guys. So this is why I should change in my own point aim method. As a defensive midfield, it is not tolerable for him to have acceleration lower than 80, so I put him to 81, but I still sacrifice the low pass and lofty pass. Besides that, I will still want to make attention, let you guys pay attention that the leg length of Patrick Vieira is 14 plus the special skill, though like the visionary pass is not that useful, but long range tackle is the best version of Patrick Vieira, and also plus the 14 leg length, which is the top leg length in this eFootball game. It will be the best DMF and far better than other version of himself. Some people in our country, in China, would say like we should make both speed and acceleration both exceed 90, so sacrifice some dribbling and pass. But I do not think this is quite useful because because Patrick Vieira is in command, so it do not require that much movement. So the speed is only useful when in a really small proportion of occasions, but not most times like the two side backs. So this is what I mean. So this is how Patrick Vieira shall be added the points. If we do compare him with his last card, we can see that in automatic point aiming strategy, there's an overall upgrade despite the dribbling. But as for DMF, 2 points dribbling do not matter for anything. So especially plus the playstyle of Anchorman, so it can be seen that it has been a full update of Patrick Vieira, and if you spin for this Vieira, it is pretty for sure that you can stop spinning for DMF for at least 2 years, at least. So this is what I say, even after 2 years, he will be the top defensive midfield. So this is what I want to say. For Patrick Vieira, just throw coins into him. So this is the highest quality pack I've ever seen released by eFootball. Nothing more to say about his model. He's the top model. The model has the biggest model and the greatest model in DMF. And we can see the jumping height this time was increased by 1 centimeter. So not that important. But if we see the special skill originally, it's phenomenal pass and fortress, and here is visionary pass and also long range tackle. So how to compare them? So in my own points of view, this is the case that phenomenal pass to visionary pass is a downgrade by 1 level, but the long range tackle with fortress was upgraded by 2 levels. So the special skill was actually greater than the original Arsenal Vieira. So this is the final suggestion that you should go for Vieira. And finally, it is Thuram+Desailly, so it is quite spooky that I do think I should not spin for him, but actually afterwards, after the video I released, I still was being amazed by how he performed in in WeChat in some other bloggers share. So I still determined to spin for him. So the original stats look super for him, despite the level of 27 is a bit lacking. But if you follow the automatic point aiming strategy, we will see that all of his full defense was reach or exceed 100, which is a bit waste of points. And even in automatic point aiming strategy, we do not emphasize, because in order to reach the highest rating, the center back do not emphasize on the speed. He can reach both 90 in the speed. So this is what I want to say and what leads to my point aiming strategy. So nowadays, there are more and more players that have great speed, just like Shadow Hunt and Attacking Surge is opposite scale, Also, for Romario, for Rummenigge, for Kylian Mbappe, they all have great speed. So Desailly, in my point of view, is the weapon to face them. Only him can have easily, in my point strategy, reach the speed of 93 and also acceleration of 94. And also because the reason why I do not keep deducting the defense stats is because first, defense stats is important. Like 90 plus and 95 plus can play different games, but also because he has not only the aerial fall but also shadow hunt. So to have shadow hunt, he will have great acceleration. So I just made him around 95, and that's okay. You will see in actual matches after I play for several games, he will be real quick. And okay, if we finally compare Desailly with his last card, we can see there's improvement in defense, improvement in acceleration, improvement in jump physical contest, but only a point decrease in stamina, so it is okay. So the main stats are, great improvement. So Desailly is the one who I suggest you to spin for. So here to make a conclusion about this pack, I would say you require to get all three of these players because they are the top quality players in the whole eFootball, and it is really not realizable for them. Konami put those three people within the pack. Just like what I've said, Patrick Vieira is the top defensive midfield. Lilian Thuram is the top, side back, and Desailly is the top destroyer in eFootball for the center back position. So this is what my final suggestion is: throw all your coins into this pack. Though you might say Rio Ferdinand will come later, but still it doesn't matter because Desailly can take the job of Rio Ferdinand, to be honest, and also Lilian Thuram. So thank you all for supporting. Have a nice day. If you want, please subscribe to this channel because you can win a free chance of getting 12,800 eFootball coins. Have a nice day.